people could attend in person or online?
Well, so we have a really exciting event next week. So we're going to be doing a groundbreaking for one of our tiny homes that we received a grant from the city of Talladega. You know, and this city has totally embraced those with disabilities, in particular blind, deaf, and deafblind, as just being there's never a time I go to Regions Bank or somewhere like that and there's not someone in line with me that is in one of those categories. And so it's a city that's really, you know, welcomed and working hard to try to make it better. But they gave us a $50,000 grant, and so we're going to be able to build another tiny home, and that tiny home is going to be matched up with a tiny home that was partially funded by Regions Foundation. So we already had a groundbreaking for Regions, and then we're now having a groundbreaking March the 10th at, I believe it's 2 p.m. And we're just celebrating the excitement, and we've received some additional grants, and so we're going to be able to talk about those pretty soon.
Yeah.
But right now we're really focused on celebrating this partnership with the city, which has now enabled some additional growth to happen.
Yeah. So that groundbreaking is happening next week.
It is.
Anybody that wants to come is welcome to come. It's open to the public.
It is open to the public.
And food and refreshments?
Light.
Yeah, some water there.
But I will tell you that, I mean, so of course, you know, we will speak, AIDB will speak, the city, city manager, president of city council, the mayor, but our keynote speaker is Graham Sisson, which obviously, you know, executive director of the governor's office on disability.
Yeah.
So we're very excited to have that, you know, for him to come in, I mean, and that level of, you know, support from Montgomery to keynote.
Yeah. I imagine he'll be on time. He's got a pretty fast car.
Oh yeah,
He does have a fast car.
It's a really cool car.
Oh, yeah.
It is fast and cool.
It's like the Batmobile.
Oh yeah,
No doubt.
Mr. Little, are there any upcoming events that you'd like to highlight?
Absolutely. Here at you know, on our programming, we want to continue to advocate and share information about our about Union Village. So in late April, we are planning an open house, an opportunity to invite the public out to come and tour our program and encourage people to apply for units that we have available. We tried to do this in the past, but unfortunately, you know, we had some, you know, it was a pandemic and then the rain, you know, so you always have to work around God's schedule.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
so-
we plan, and he's like, that's
Yeah,
not-
yeah. So we're working around God's schedule, but we're planning sometime in April to do an open house and just invite people out, do a tour of the facility, talk and meet some of our residents, and just encourage people to apply.
So this is not an upcoming event, but just a flashback. So for the first time, we had a Union Village float for the Christmas parade in
really?
Talladega.
Yeah.
And the Christmas parade is a really big deal in Talladega.
Yes,
Everybody
yeah.
comes, and you just, I mean, it's hours. And so we were really excited to work with Dante, and we had.
I wish we had a picture of that right now. Throw it up on screen.
It didn't have a.
We had
Was it blowing?
We had bubbles. We
Bubbles?
had I think it was a snowman. Yeah, it's a snowman, or was it Santa Claus? Can't remember if it's, no, it was a snowman. It was a snowman, inflatable snowman. We had bubbles.
Like
we
the
had lights.
Willy Wonka kind of thing?
Yes, it was awesome. We had music, and I've got to say that our float was jamming.
We should have won.
Oh yeah, we should have
Yeah.
won.
Oh,
We
they
were-
like judge it at
we-
the end?
Oh,
we-
yeah.
Oh yeah, but I think the judges were a little
What if they
biased.
come out and
We did that, and then I guess sometime in the fall we had our luau. So that was in our gym.
Yep.
And then, but it was all focused on Union Village, and you know, and we had, you know, Mark Lucas, who you recently interviewed.
Yep.
So he had the drum circle and
Very
all
cool.
that going on, and then we had, I guess, because it was Hawaiian, we had Hawaiian pizza as one of the things. But you know, we had the hula skirts, and you know, we just had a great time. and they so enjoyed. I mean, everybody enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Your kids enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So-
We're all about family here.
Yeah, we really are.
I'm going to have to see that float. You guys are going to have to send me a picture of that eventually. What would you recommend people do more often?
I would